Wait, this is part 2 of the jump and shoot variety half an hour where I talk about this fucking bullshit. Uh, this is my hippo friend, Fat Albert. Um, I quit CVS yesterday. Or today is Wednesday now. My last day was Tuesday. I'm still feeling super good about not having to go back there ever again. It's Fat Albert. I have a little bit to drink, but I'm not gonna act like I did. That's the main difference. But I'm not gonna deny that my entire body is numb now, and I guess that's the main point of alcohol. But I still never really feel the impairment of judgment part, or the slurring of my words. That can be debatable. So anyone watching, I got a hippo. His name is Fat Alberts, and he's already almost dead. So yes, this. Okay, another thing I wanted to add on to was the fact that this is my first time actually putting on a 2 weeks instead of being fired. My first job ever was Pizza Hut, and right around the time I wanted to quit, there was an accident. There was an accident that involved a ladle, and someone said they were assaulted, and it was me, except it wasn't me. But I found the paper, like a 2 weeks notice kind of paper, and I was in the middle of filling that out, and I was gonna turn it in, but then that shit happened, so I got fired instead. So I never got closure to leaving a job that I wasn't happy with, and letting them know that by quitting. So this is the first time I actually went the whole mile, and just went you know what, you guys kind of suck. We're all just animals to them. They don't really care about us. So fuck off. And it feels really good. At Target, I don't have to deal with fucking anybody. I mean, the most I'll probably get is being asked where things are, but that's something I'm not used to or haven't done before with CVS. The first time I stayed longer enough for the store to be open, and I got asked do you have any electric nail clipper things? I was like, well, I went through the area and I didn't find anything, so I didn't find anything. So oh jeez. And then the guy who took it pretty well. He was like, well, thanks for looking for me, and I just went back to what I was doing. It's fucking critical hit. Okay, wow. Okay, Noodle King. Okay, you don't have to do anything. All right, I guess I can put ride me. I also have a Zangoose now. I wanted to, like I said before, I wanted to use Pokemon that I never used before. Hippopotamus and Zangoose fit that category. So I have a Zangoose named Cold Steel because it looks like Cold Steel the Blood Edge. Nothing personnel, kid, and that's funny to me. But as I was leaving, I bought the things I made to make the drink that I drink sometimes on special occasions. My head is really numb. What's wrong with a boy dressing up as Janine? Okay, I guess you're trying to say something, Pokemon Sword and Silver. Fat Albert, you're dying, dude. Let's give you a little boost. Now you're alive, and you want to learn Double Edge, but it's not very good, so you're not gonna learn Double Edge. And now he's evolving. So everything worked out. All I needed to do was raise him one more level. Now he's gonna tank everything like a fucking monster. Hey! There's sand in the game. Fat Albert's here to stay. What I noticed is that only hippopotamus has like spots that are different on the male and female versions. I guess the female hippodon is just completely brown, whereas this guy is like a kind of a tan, light brown color. But look at him. Let's take a look at him. Fat Alberts. Wow, okay, the defense is super high. That's fine. But now it's enough to beat the rest of the gym. So everything's okay. But yeah, my first job was Pizza Hut and I got fired. But before that, my old boss was gonna leave. I'm not very good at goodbyes. Oh, this guy's front sprite is kind of weird. I'm not very good at goodbyes. So what I said, or what he was trying to say to me was, "Hey Andre, this is my last day. It's been really nice working with you, and you've been very reliable and helpful this whole time." And then I was leaving home for that day. The last thing I ever said to him was, "Okay, see you tomorrow." And it was just like, wow, did I fuck that goodbye up? And this guy had tears in his eyes from like having to leave everybody. I don't know what he had going on that was better than Pizza Hut. Like, okay, Pizza Hut back in the day fucking sucked. It was like $8 an hour, and it was $9 if you were a shift manager, which is not worth the price of being yelled at by fucking idiots who pick up their pizza late and who do weird directions on their deliveries. Like, god damn it. And who are picky about pizza and their dough and stuff. And like, ugh, no thank you. Okay, so you have Intimidate. That don't impress me much. But I know for a fact that you, Arbok, have low special defense. So guess where I'm gonna hit ya? Okay, that was... I don't know why fucking Arbok has Mud Bomb, but okay. I just feel really good that I got closure. I quit the job that I hated, that I grew to hate, that has given me so much shit over the years. And I didn't get fired over something stupid. Like, the most I probably would have done was, like, punch a shoplifter. But I knew the repercussions. I knew I was going to lose that fight. So I never did it. But it would feel so good to just do that over once. But anyway. Yeah, I'm not very good at goodbyes. At CVS, they bought me pizza. I think I already said this. They bought me a gift card. It was a GameStop gift card for $25. I don't know what I can get. I can at least get a few used games for the system I barely play, or I don't know. I don't even know if GameStop was open. I've heard that they've been going through some like restructuring with how they're letting people inside. And the only one near me is inside a mall, which most of the mall is closed now. So I don't fucking know. I might figure something out. I don't want to order online because I'm afraid of porch pirates. That's the only thing that I can be considered paranoid about. Hippodon more like needs a hyper potion because he's gonna die very soon. There you go, Gumo God, good as new. Now I have a really diverse team, and that feels kind of good. I got a 4th gen, a 2nd gen, a 3rd gen, a 2nd gen, 1st gen, 1st gen. That's a lot of people. That's like almost everyone in the game. Hey, these invisible walls gotta go. I mean, this was Janine, but I want to fight this person for the experience. Okay, thank you. I'm not getting the word pun for Janine, or Koga for that matter. I don't. Maybe Koga is like Japanese for poison or something, but Janine kind of sounds like famine. I don't know. Use earthquake. Fat Albert use earthquake with his big old butt. yeah. But yeah. At the register when I was buying the drinks that I used to make my special sauce, I was just like, goodbye forever, and don't ever ask me about photo. Don't call me ever again. Don't do fucking anything. So I ain't gonna answer that shit. I was okay when I told my boss, my new boss, that I was gonna quit, put my 2 weeks notice, and she wanted me to like kind of train people or introduce people to the photo area and stuff that I'd never done before. And I was thinking about using my graphic design skills to make like a tutorial page on the photo area, but I realized I had already I should have switched out. I had already bought like a whole new like setup using with my own money from Office Depot, because I had a big ugly thing for keeping the photos in, but it wasn't very good. And it took up a lot of space when you could have been putting up the extra equipment on the table. So I bought my own containers with my own money, and I just put it there. I was halfway making through the Photoshop like tutorial things. I was like, this is more effort than I'm willing to put in. So never mind. I'm not gonna do it. I was just like, well, I'll teach whoever's here today, and then after that, you're fucking idiots are on your own, because I'm not your slave anymore. And the thing that got me the most is my old boss, before she was fired. I had an incident where I was really upset at a customer for being a fucking cunt during the returns. For returning something that I gave her like 10 times warnings of. That was not... Those are not words that were said, but I warned her every step of the way that, like, hey, your refund's gonna be reduced if you do this. Also, it's gonna be store credit. Also, it's gonna be all these things. And she was like, okay, whatever. And then I did it, and then she got mad at me. I was like, look, I warned you. And then she said I wasn't listening. So I got really mad. I had to walk away. And my old boss said, look, you're valuable, okay? I want you to know that you're valuable. And all this other guff and bullshit. And she was like, you're my photo guy. And I got mad because I was like, what do you mean I'm the photo guy? Everyone should know how to do everything here, not just me. And I was thinking about it. I was like, well, you know what you guys do is you just tell everything's broken because you're gonna wait for me to fix it. So I was like, no. I was like, I couldn't put my 2 weeks there because immediately after Christmas, Target hours were very bad. I was eating like 1 or 2 days a week. Oh, what happened? I think I clicked something else. Whoops. Okay. Let's try Ice Beam. I don't remember if I switched out or that Hippoton died. Okay. Well, I couldn't do anything with the hippo, so yeah. And yeah, I was thinking about like how I so would have wanted to just walk out on that boss and just deal with having like small paychecks for a bit, but I was like, I gotta stick it out for a little bit longer. Like, this job sucks, and CVS never gave anyone like flat bonuses. It was always based on how long you've worked during that 2 months. My check was $88. I don't know if I said this already or not, but my check was $88, and I got a second bonus where it was $99, based on how long I'm working. But everyone else in the area, or not in the area, but like in any other store, any other drugstore, Rite Aid, Walgreens, whatever, they're getting just like flat number bonuses. I don't know who to put against Wheezing. What does Cold Steel the Blood Edge have? I'm gonna try something. I know Wheezing has bad special defense, so I'm gonna go for that. So yeah, like every other place got like $150 and the $200 bonuses, and meanwhile CVS's bonuses were fucking taxed. It's like, and every other place is just giving temporary raises. The Target went to $15 an hour. I had a raise at CVS before the pandemic, but it was like 40 cents. I was still, and then they made like the mandatory $13 an hour everywhere. But it just wasn't worth it anymore. So I was like, no, I don't want to do this. And I just broke. I was like, look, I don't want to do this anymore. Bye. And I wanted to run out the door when on my last day. I was like, I bought the alcohol. They got me pizza, Domino's. I love Domino's. Good on them. I think I already said this, but yeah. But if I want to dial this back to what I was talking about, Pokemon Masters. Yeah, it's still a gacha game and shit, but it's a game you can at least play for a bit. I probably should have put an Entei, since I don't know if Murkrow's gonna do it with this fly. Maybe I'll get a critical hit. Who knows? Venomoth has bad defense. Alright. That works for me. You know, I'm gonna watch this later. And okay, the thing is with me is when I get drunk, I still have a pretty good memory of what I say. Like, I don't really feel the impairment of judgment parts. Like, I don't start like hating people or cursing at random strangers on the street, or I don't know. I never get drunk and have to at a restaurant. Oh shit, I died. I never had that happen. Like, the first time I drank alcohol was in downtown San Diego. It was for a friend's birthday, and I took a sip of his beer. I used raw on accidents, but I took a sip of his beer, and I was at like 25 at the time. So I was like, alcohol tastes like shit. Why would anyone drink this? But I still enjoy mixing drinks. I like mixing drinks. Sounds fun. You like get different alcohol levels and stuff. But whatever. Drinking is stupid. Don't ever do it. Just fuck off. Koga, my father, and the member of Elite Four to come here. I got the soul badge. Got the soul badge. You're so tough. I have a special jib. I mean, gift. My head is really fuzzy. Okay, if I can recount like a layman's version of alcohol and like its effects. Okay, your head becomes really numb. Your entire body becomes really numb. It gets hard to walk because of that. It's like kind of control. It's like trying to control a corpse that you're possessing, and you're a ghost, and it's not your body anymore. It's somebody else's, and it's like, how am I supposed to do this? I'm like stumbling around, exaggerating my movements. It's not so much affecting what I say. Like, I'm not gonna say anything secret or like that's gonna damn my fucking personality. I'm Janine, Hocus Pocus. Look, I just like her now. It didn't work. I'm sorry to say. I got quite a shock at the gym. They're all girls who look like identical. Well, I mean, at the Settle on Silly gym. Okay, what I'm noticing that I'm replacing letters in words that don't belong there. I said silly just then instead of city, so that's a thing. I'm gonna watch this and edit this, and I'm putting words. I'm putting extra words. I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm just too. Maybe I'm. I don't know. I know how to act not drunk, even when I'm drunk. So I still don't really feel what drunk is. I never really feel the loss of control of something. What do you think about that, Hippodon? Hava Albert is looking down steadily. He's giving me the virgin stare because he doesn't know how to react to me. Okay, what are you guys jerks doing? I need to get to Pallet Town. I've removed the boulder that was the where... but it may still take time to fit in the ground. Sorry, this road is closed over prescription. You want to get a cinnabar, you have to go to the Pallet Town. Wait a minute. Wait. I didn't go left from Cerulean because it was blocked off. So, how are you supposed to get there? I wondered. Okay, this is Mount Moon. Doesn't Mount Moon exit into Cerulean City? Okay, I'm gonna pause until I fucking get back there. Okay, so I guess we gotta cut through the rock. No, the Diglett Cave, which means I gotta go over here. It's the radio, and pick a song that we all know and love. No, that's the Gen 3 music. No. What do you need? No. There. That's what we need. Yes, this fucking guy's gotta go. He has been sleeping on the job for far too long, and he's level 50, which means that I don't have the proper guy to take care of this. So I'm gonna hope that he doesn't decimate Gloom. Okay, Giga Impact right out the gate. Alright, that's pretty bad. Okay, you're dead. You're bye. So I want to talk more about Pokemon Masters. This is not an ad for Pokemon Masters. That said, please download Pokemon Masters. Okay, so what I like about it is it's a story. It has a story mode, right? And it involves this guy named Lear, who I thought was part of Team Break. Okay, what I like about Team Break, I'm getting really off track here, but Team Break. Okay, compared to other teams, this is a group who I don't know who the leader is yet, but it's based on the fact that anyone can be part of a gang. It's not like, you know, you get someone in Team Galactic gear, you can clearly tell they're part of Team Galactic. It's like an NPC, like the Black Belt or the Hiker or the Swimmer, something, putting on a mask and them suddenly becoming part of Team Break. And it's like, this could be anyone. So that like kind of like ideology is kind of cool. And then there's a guy named Lear who I thought was the head of Team Break, but he's just like he's a leader of the island that you're visiting. Like if this were like a battle island or a battle frontier kind of place, he's like the prince of the king of it or something. And I just played a part of the story recently where you find out his mother died and the king like made him kind of like ridiculous. He just raised him to be kind of a jerk, and it's kind of like, whoa, this is deep. And at the same time, I was also wishing, like, I wish this was a fucking normal Pokemon game. Like, what happened to games like Pokemon Coliseum, where this was a story? Hey, you can't do that. Use me first. What about the games like Pokemon Coliseum, where it was a new story centered in the Pokemon universe, but not being about like the cover legendary or something stupid like that? It's like, I feel like Pokemon Masters is the closest we'll get to a Xenoblade style kind of game, or I'll be super down for, or like, okay, it seems like raid battles in Sword and Shield, I kind of like what they were trying to capitalize on, well, in terms of popularity. Like like, oh, if this were an app game, there would be raid battles, and people would use the Pokemon and like hit them a bunch of times. But like, raid battles in an app game are really fast paced and designed for you to just like pour all your resources in. Or in Sword and Shield, it looks kind of like slow and annoying. So, like, I don't see why anyone would do these. And I think local play, like, there's a whole emphasis on connectivity, right? In the past recent games, in the past games, like, yeah, the Street Pass and all that stuff. And Black and White 2 tried to do a thing where they wanted you to, you know, like, do the whole mixed records thing. But what it would do is unlock features for you in the opposite game. But it was kind of stupid. I don't know where I'm going with this, to be honest. But, in Pokemon Masters, I feel like there's another mode where the core is you use all your Pokemon and all your resources and all your team members to take down this one legendary Pokemon. But it works for that game because it's fast paced and you can just like spam moves, and that's the whole point of it. Whereas like Pokemon Sword and Shields, it takes forever because you gotta wait for everyone to pick their moves. And like the animations are slow, and it's like, god damn it. I don't think raid battles work for a game like that, and I don't know how long that's gonna. I don't know, dude. All I know is I don't want Sword and Shield. I would like a Xenoblade 2 style game involving all the Pokemon characters, all the Pokemon, and just creating a new region without like focus on the box legendary. Because whenever it's focused on the box legendary, it's just whatever the story is kind of goes to shit. And it's, yeah, that's how I feel about that. I guess it was okay up until Black and White. I don't remember what it was about in X and Y. Okay, it was like the Sander. He was trying to resurrect the. Okay, the thing is about an X and Y, you know the character AZ? You know, the character who's like been involved in the meme with the 3,000 years thing. Okay, he came from a time when there was like a gigantic Pokemon war. Where's that? I want to know about that. Or isn't there a game, or a prequel game, that takes place where there's a giant Pokemon war? That's amazing. Like, where, I want to know about that kind of stuff. So, why? Why Sword and Shields? Or what? Why do I have to wait for another game to like do better? You know, I'm gonna use Cold Steel for a bit and go inside this house. I think it's the Super Rod, and we're gonna have a good time. It's the Super Rod. I don't know where I'm gonna get it. Like, I already have a water type I'm okay with using. What do you have to say about that, Zangoose? Cold Steel is looking down suddenly. Everyone's looking down at me. What's the dealio with that? Like, do I have like a virgin kind of vibe with you all? Like, god damn.